following is a Pechacucha presentation based on using ebooks or improving students' reading comprehension. However, before I address the specific points of assisting students in their reading, I would like to address some issues that might hinder educators to move forward with technology. Individuals, specifically those in my age group or older, realize that technology has evolved. It has been challenging for people in this age group to keep up with all the technology that continues to change. Students in the technology era are learning differently compared to the students of my age group. For this reason, if we as educators want our students to be ready for the 21st century, then we should keep up with what is new in the digital world. If we want our students to succeed, then we must make every effort to expose our students to a curriculum that fits their digital workplace. In order to make this possible, districts or superintendents have to provide opportunities for teachers not only to become familiar with technology, but become expert, savvy individuals that can move their students forward. This would require long-term professional development and having someone they can go to when necessary. If teachers were provided with necessary tools and training that is continuous, maybe this would alleviate the growing problem of keeping teachers in the classroom. Having the necessary support might make teachers think twice before leaving the profession, or there might be more people interested in entering the teaching field. There are many ways of providing the necessary support for teachers. One is planning continuous technology trainings that provide teachers the opportunity to move forward with technology-based classroom. By having these opportunities, teachers may not be so afraid of using technology in their classroom. Once educators have these tools and knowledge, they can integrate them in their own classrooms without going insane. Integrating technology tools in classroom keeps students engaged. They're personalized to their method of learning, and we can build stronger learning communities. Once educators are armed with technology skills, they can move forward in teaching students strategies that will help reinforce their academic skills. One of these necessary skills for all individuals is reading. However, we must realize that as technology has evolved, so has the way people read. I am sure many of us have heard the term born into riches, wealth, or money. While many young people, the ones coming into our classrooms, are exposed to technology at a very young age. In other words, they are born into technology. Because of this, as educators, we must embrace the skills the students bring into the classroom. It is necessary to realize that the majority of these students are exposed to technology at home in one way or another. With this being said, educators must expose students to programs that assist in their reading comprehension, such as ebooks. There are several programs available that will help students improve their reading skills, some of which will be touched on in this presentation. On the other hand, there are skeptics that strongly believe that studies do not indicate a major difference between printed books and ebooks. Regardless of these studies, the reality is that students are technology savvy, and educators must find ways to engage the student. The graph represents how individuals get their reading material, clearly showing that there is a high percentage of ebook readers and tablet owners, indicating that the way we read has definitely changed. There is one thing students understand. We cannot do anything without computers. Students have to be reminded that there is something called a library, where you have printed books. They cannot survive without technology, like older generations, because that is how the world is today. This is why we must prepare them for the 21st century. There are different programs or software that can help improve reading skills. In the 21st century, students are expected to read well. This can be done with a click of a button. The student can use apps that can help them increase their fluency. Fluency is a major part of the reading that will help students comprehend what they are reading. Other programs and websites include Storyline Online, Giggle Poetry, Children's Storybooks Online, and Browser Books. Storyline Online has famous actors reading stories to children. Eagle Poetry has poems online that students can read on their own. My One program that is widely used in some districts is Read 180, which is now known as Focus Reading. The program targets the students at lower reading levels. Students are assessed as they navigate through the different activities. Once they master a skill, then they move on to another activity. My favorite is My Explore ebook. This program website helps students with fluency, vocabulary, and assesses students for reading comprehension. Other features include labeling, indicators, and best of all, modeling reading for students. This exposure allows students to navigate technology as well as improve their reading skills. In order for educators to equip their students for the 21st century, it is absolutely necessary to move away from the old way of thinking to the new thinking. This will require for us as educators to use websites or programs that interest students in this new area of technology. Integrating technology in education is not an easy task. This will require a lot of work and planning. No one ever said teaching was easy, but our goal is to help our students succeed. I agree, it is much more difficult now than ever before, but with the right tools, it can be done.